Good morning, good evening, hello, welcome. Good morning, let's get started. What better way to start the week than some bone dragon grinding? Let's go. Let's finish this wave. Oh, how I love that feature that we can just exit after battle. It's one of the best quality of life things ever. Hey, Jimmy Jeffrey, welcome. Good morning, or good evening. Hi, no names. Hey, chosen one. Hello, welcome. How are you guys doing? It's not morning for you, is it? Wow, there's a lot of you. It's early. It's early for me. It's 7 a.m. for me. So, forgive me for being a little bit, Monday mornings and all. Hey, Robloxia. Hey, Raven. Melagood. Hello. Hello, Jeffrey. Yo. Hey, Gapnet. Welcome. You are very, very much welcome. So, these are the battle results, by the way, for the wave build. I'm still kind of looking for the staff, which is why we are hunting today again. And I still haven't decided what rune I'm gonna use on this item. I will eventually, but yesterday I was thinking about damage rune, and the day before that I was really keen on for using the boss damage rune and so on. So we'll see what will eventually end up in here, but that hasn't changed since last time. But we will be hunting Bone Dragon. We will be also... Oh, I got a new staff. I got a new staff yesterday. I posted this in Discord. This is my first double cooldown with cooldown skill level +1 line staff ever. 15 million waves, first staff. It is what it is, but it's an improvement for my Hellmort build, for my Necromancer. I just need to farm skill duration runes for this. I need one more. We are not going to be doing that today because the intermediate dungeon is a pain in the ass to do and I absolutely hate it. So I'm just gonna try to do it while watching some movie or something like that. But yeah, it's an improvement. First, I believe we can do some crafting. We can do 6 weapons or 3 weapons and 3 accessories. I wonder if we wanna just, which would be better? If Otto was here, he would say just accessories, but he's not here, I guess. So, not listening to him. Pretty sure we can go with weapons only. Let's just not tell him, okay? You guys won't tell, right? Also, no names. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you said. Okay, let's do weapons. I have faith in the DC Daegu staff. It might be a fool's hope, and it's probably gonna be a bow when it happens, or a mimic. Let's see if the bot works this early. Din. Does it work? Yeah, there we go. It works perfect. Yeah, not keeping this one. Third one. Yeah, not keeping this one either. I used the Gold Lightning build, but I kept dying around 4,800, 4,900. At that point, you should be using the free auto battle build. I'm not sure which one you were actually using, but you should be using the Lightning Town Archer free auto battle build at that level. I made the video a bit over a week ago. It's linked right on top of the description box of this chat, of this stream. Hey Zach, hello, welcome. How are you doing? We are chilling. Slowly waking up, I guess. Slowly. That's an awful hammer. We're getting... Wow. I think we have gotten a damage reduction item on everything except the sword for now. So maybe that will be... maybe that will be the 6th item. No, it's not, but we won't need this one either. Hey, Fastral. Hello. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, it won't be on this channel, I'm pretty sure. It would be some very different channel, I'm quite certain of that. It depends how much you guys want it. Quick question, because I just got here, it's 6 a.m. Do you upload this stream? Beer, yes. All the streams I do in YouTube, they will be visible as videos after the stream ends. So they will be on my page. There's a live tab where you can see all the previous live streams. They will be all in there. No worries if you can't join. If you have work or school or whatever life, it's completely understandable. They will all be there. It's bad that I don't have a single double stun accessory after 75, 79, 76. Yeah, 7 a.m. 76,000 Legendary Dragon. I don't think it's bad, because getting double, whatever it is, double cooldown, double stun, double knockback, double stun slow, whatever, they are not that easy to get. If you just don't get lucky, it might take a while. Just keep on going, you will get one eventually. And I guess you can probably just craft accessories as well if the accessory is your main concern. We got the first E item almost right away. Wow, what a start. For those who are a bit more awake than I am, I will try to update the counter on screen. How many E items we have gotten, how many CDs and so on. We use the same one for the crafting, but we will use it for the bone dragon hunting today. If you see me missing an update, please yell at me, because I deserve it, please. "6 a.m. and did not sleep yet. Holy crap, dude. Holy crap." Yeah, definitely go put on some ASMR video and go sleep. No. Thank you. See you, dude. Have a good night or good morning. Can you still say good night if you go to sleep during the day? Or are you only allowed to say good night if you go to bed, like at the evening? Why do we get mimic chances? Why? Why are we getting mimic chances today? One from crafting and one right away from the bone dragon as well. Is the music level fine, by the way? It's pretty loud in my ear, but maybe it's just because I just woke up. 9 p.m. for sacked. Do you have an early morning tomorrow? Palomitos, I'm sorry, I'm not completely understanding. I'm guessing you need a bone dragon build, maybe? There's a couple on my channel, depending what you use. What is your build? I made a recent bone dragon video, like showing all my items on my bone dragon build. The build I used before that, which was more poison focused. I haven't made a video about this one because this will get changes really soon. Once I'm done with the dungeon farming, I will probably, hopefully this week, I will reset my dogs, my Skeleton King, and not never use him again. He's great in farming dungeons, but I just rather have the gold for my main build, you know. How many DCD items do I need? Wow, a lot. You need 2 for Pure Wizard, 2 for Necromancer, that's 4. You need basically 2 for Chrono early on. Later on, you don't need DCD maybe anymore. That would be 6. Then you need 2 for Smith / Stos. That's 8. Who else? Who am I forgetting? Possibly Assassin for support purposes. If you use Poseidon as a damage dealer, that's 2 more. You need a lot. You need a lot. But as long as you get the first 2 for Pure Wizard and first 2 for Necromancer, then you are fine for a long time. Monkey Okay, yeah, double stun weapon, but no accessories. Okay. In that case, just concentrate on getting at least 1 stun line for the accessories. That should be pretty good. 3 stun lines is actually pretty strong. Of course, 4 eventually, but 3 will get you far. And try to add some, if you haven't, try to add some slow lines in there, because they are super strong. You will need a lot of slow. Another E3 drops already. That's pretty decent. How do you get more money? I'm only getting around 121 to 90 million AFK overnight with Cold Water Battle. Well, the only things you can really do to increase your gold income with Cold Water Battle is adding more gold boosting stuff in your gold build. So if you have, make sure you have as many treasures and heroes for gold boosting as you can. So 3 heroes and 2 or 3 treasures depending on your setup. The music is a little loud. Okay. Let me turn the music.
Good coffee. And hot.
Greetings, when you build Dragonbone.
Thank you, Palomidos. Thank you for staying as a member for 3 months. Holy crap. Bone Dragon build. For which setup? For the Town Archer setup? Okay, let me just get this music. Let's see if I... The songs are said. Let's see if I'm really too quiet anyway. It's a quiet stream in that case. Thank you. Appreciate it. Cheers, dude. Cheers. Palomidos, what build are you currently using? Can I ask? Because there should be a couple of Bone Dragon videos available. I will create probably more later on. Understandable. Did the music get any quieter? Hey, cat! Just give me a moment. I had to use translator, so if you can translate that to English and answer me in English, that would be wonderful. Yeah, for the gold build, okay, for the gold build, you need to have the trophy, always. You need to have the gold castle, always. You need to have military band, orc band, and alchemist. And then once you can, you want to add the bonus gold skill level +1 as an orb, because that's a 2.5% increased gold. And then if you can get the bonus gold skill level +1 rune, you want that definitely. And later on, you want also the bonus gold from the expert dungeon. The bonus gold skill level is easier to get, this one is harder to get, but start with the bonus gold skill level +1. So if you have all of those, and at least the gold bar and golden heart, then you're pretty much like done with the gold build. And then it's just about just wave more and you will earn more from waves. Eventually, you know. Is the music better now? Triple cooldown stuff. You missed it, I already saw it. Okay, I can show it. It's on my Hell mode build currently. So you got the same rolls for the cooldowns and CDE line, except you did not have attack speed. You had crit damage? What crit damage? Which is actually pretty huge. Because crit damage in that is 4 out of 4 ice sorcerers. Yeah, it's 4 out of 4 ice sorcerers. Quadruple CD staff is not possible. You can only have 2 cooldown lines and 1 yellow line, so that's the max. So either 2 lines of percentile cooldown or 1 percentile and 1 flat cooldown. You can't have 3 cooldown lines. Is Golden Heart always better than Bronze Piece? No. Bronze Piece is 30% bonus gold. Golden Heart is 10%, and you get 15% more if you do a crit kill. So if you do a crit kill, then it's 25. So Gold Bar is better than Golden Heart. Oh, the question was Bronze Piece. Wow. But yes, it's better than Bronze Piece. Because on average, okay, Bronze Piece is 13%, and wow, forgive me. And this was is 10%, so it's only 3% difference, and you should be doing crit kills to make up for that by far. So yeah, Golden Heart is better. Gold Bar, Golden Heart, then Bronze Piece in gold build. But if you use time auto battle, Bronze Piece is worse than Wordless Coin. Wordless Coin gives you 15% bonus gold when you use it in time mode, so in time auto battle. So in that case, the Wordless Coin becomes stronger gold boosting treasure than the Bronze Piece. Small differences, but you might as well max out if you go for that. Never use the old coin, no. The old coin completely sucks. So if you're desperate and you really want to do single waves, which I really wouldn't recommend, because you should not need that much gold. You feel you need, but you should not need that much gold. If you also concentrate on your colonies, you should be fine. But if you do wanna get something more for the gold build, then use the Sharp Arrow. Sharp Arrow boosts your crit chance, which means you will get more crit kills, which means you will get more from the Golden Heart. So that's a much better option than the old coin. The old coin just sucks. Hey Wicket, welcome, good morning. Yeah, the gold per hit becomes basically useless in your first day or two of playing, so gold per hit is just sadly useless in this game. Damn good coffee. Another re-item. Have we missed a drop? I don't think so. Stun, fire, boss, and defense. It's a max boss damage. That's a beautiful thing. That's the only beautiful thing about this item. Let's get rid of it. Okay, so that would be the lightning. I believe your bone dragon, let me, one moment. Okay, Palomidos, I think your bone dragon build should be pretty close to this one if you use the lightning setup. Or I was supposed to add update the commands, by the way, for the new videos. I haven't done that yet. I forgot. I forgot. Forgive me. Hey, good morning, Arnos. How's it going? And Palomidos, this is the version if you use Succubus in your build. So a different version. The first one is full lightning, which works if you use full lightning. If you have Succubus, then the second one is better. I will try to do more. Almost pure Town Archer. What hero does good in colonies and bosses? What does almost pure TA mean? 7 AM at Monday. I know, dude. I know. I'm trying. But hey, maybe the mornings are more lucky, right? Someone pass me that copium. I wanna inhale. Hola, Brian. Hello. How are you doing? Should I be upgrading my Thunder Tower now, since the last update? That is an... question... That can have a bit mixed answers. They are weaker, for sure, and if you start a new account, I would personally just ignore them. Because they are...
Gracias.
Gracias. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Palomitos, are you in my Discord? If you need any help with your dragon build, just send me a message through Discord and I can try to take a look. I would love to. But yeah, the Thunder Towers are weaker now than what they were previously, which kinda makes it not that optimal to upgrade them in my opinion. So I would ignore them if I started a new account. However, if you have, this is a long answer, if you have already leveled them before this update and you were using them as a good damage dealer, there's no point of dropping them completely. So whether you should or should not upgrade them kinda depends on how close are they to level 10,000 right now. If they are not even near, then I would probably just forget about upgrading them for now and just go with the Town Archers instead. But if they are close to 10,000, then I would just pump them to that 10,000 so that you get that one skill point and then just keep them until they no longer do damage. So it kind of depends where you are right now. I hope that helps, Rohit. At all. Please, ask again if it didn't. Brian, completely fine, completely fine. Do you have like an automatic translator when I speak, or how does that work? Okay, already at 10,000, yeah, I would definitely not upgrade it any more than that. No. It should... I think even with Chain Lightning items and Tower Runes, it just shouldn't really be able to compete with the damage dealers we have, the other options. Which is kind of sad. Maybe it will get boosted in the future a little bit more. But the... Like, if we didn't lose the third tower in this update, then the Thunder Towers with the items would be stronger for later game. That would be nice. But, yeah. Okay, Brian. Okay, I see. It would be nice if there was like an automatic subtitles translator or something like that. But yeah. I'll do a little translated text for Palomitos. My plan right now. I have 2 goals right now in the game. I have 2 goals currently for my main account. The first one is to get the DCDIQ staff for my Pure Wizard. And then I'm kinda done with farming. I don't really need anything else. So if I get that, then I probably won't have to do a lot of farming anymore. The second goal, which I hope happens right after the first goal, is to get 1 million defense for Bone Dragon. I do hope I get the first goal done before that, because if I get to 1 million defense of Bone Dragon without getting a DCDIQ staff, then I will be extremely sad. But those are currently my goals. And then I will concentrate on waving. Thank you for sending all of your videos that can auto-translate with many languages. That helps a lot. I am very happy to hear that. I'm sorry I cannot pronounce your name in Korean. I wish I could read Korean. I wish I could. I should probably try to learn. Should I try to learn? Is Korea easy or hard language? But yeah, the translations and subtitles, I do hope those help, because it's understandable not everyone speaks English or Finnish, for that matter. The first video of yours I watched was the guide for builds made about 2 years ago. Dragon of Hellfire, which build was it, do you remember? And what wave level are you currently in? I posted a new wave build video for early and mid game like a bit over a week ago. And it's linked in the description of this stream. I would recommend that one currently for early and mid game. I'm in a similar position in Rohit. I stopped upgrading my Thunder Tower after 10k and they are lagging way behind in damage. Is it worth switching off stone? Most likely, yes. You can use the Thunder Towers with stone with the static orb for boss damage. But if you have angels level 10,000, then you can probably just put in angels in stone's position and use static orb for angels. And make sure you have the bar and also set them to target the boss monsters. That should help you quite a lot in terms of boss damage. I have angels in here, for example, in my DH5 build. Let's do a wave. Let's see if we get a lot of lag. I will show you like the damage. Like they are super low. They are not leveled for my build. They are just leveled enough so that they survive. Okay, Palo. Oh yeah, I always forget to do this before. Exit after battle. It's a handy feature, but I tend to forget to do it. Save up for L tier items, Robloxia. L tiers are just so much better than S tiers, so always craft those. Use the pink dust to craft the L items and red dust to craft E items. Already tagged you on Discord. I will check it. Yes, very nice, very nice. I see it. I will check it after the stream. Thank you very much. Okay, so angels in here. Okay, they do 4% of damage on my wave, which is not that much, right? They are level 100,000, which for me kinda equals level 10,000 angels, because I'm on 15 million, over 15 million waves. So before you hit like 10 million waves, they should be just level 10,000 and you're fine. With that, however, they can do incredible boss damage with the static orb. Like for example in here, 24% of the boss damage done without leveling them. So they can help you tremendously with bosses. They need the bar, they need the teleport promotion, and if you can, it can vary. In here it's 11%. It kind of depends on your procs as well, but still over 10% boss damage without leveling them is kinda nice. I have double proccing angels, so their cooldown is lower than pure wizard cooldown, meaning I get like 2 set of angels for every pure wizard cast, which is nice. But yeah, it's an option. It's definitely an option instead of stone. Easier than Chinese, I suppose. Yeah, I would agree with that, Pochang. I would probably agree with that. Wow. Okay, the letters are the easiest in the world, but the language is like craziest language. Ooh, okay. Yikes. Dragon... Yeah, I would not recommend the physical build right now.
And hot.
Rohit, thank you very much. Appreciate it a lot. Cheers. I'm sad my coffee is already over. Damn good coffee. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What was I saying? Yeah, the physical build. The physical build I would not recommend anymore because it was nerfed in previous update. It used to be the best one, but it's not anymore. So I would recommend the Lightning or the Lightning Town Archer rather right now. You have to save up a bit of gold so that you can level up your units for the Lightning build, but it will be worth it. Just check out the video in the description, the first wave build you can see in there, the first link, and it will be a lot better, trust me. Stephen, yeah, I would just kind of stop leveling them. You can go with them if you want to. You can use them. They will be weaker. You can use them. They are not like doing 0 damage. They are in early game. They are equal to Dark Lightning Archer's damage, pretty much. It's quite equal in those terms. But I feel personally, it's easier if you go with just like Town Archers, Zeus, Thor, and Dark Lightning Archer. Personally, I think that's easier, but you can add Thunder Towers as the 5th one in there. It will work. You just have to divide your gold a bit more. For that, I would recommend the video I made a week ago. It's in the description. The Lightning Town Archer way build. I would recommend that. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you. Feels good. Thank you very much. Nothing but time. Hey, that sounds great. That sounds great. I mean, you have 5 slots for the X Dragon, so just pre-create the new one, the Lightning build, and start working on that. And you can still do waves or farming or colonies, whatever you can with your old build, so that you can gather more gold. Just don't level those physical units further. Might take a day or 2, but you can definitely save up the gold. And actually, because the Lightning units, like, you already have Bowmaster, you can just change that to Dark Lightning Archer, so that's 1 unit already done. But like Thor and Town Archers, especially Thor is super cracked in the early game, so you don't even have to level them that high to be able to keep on waving with that build. It's actually pretty nice. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice. We had a great start with the E-item drops, but kinda dried out now. Any plans for the upcoming week, guys? Like for you, for some of you, it's still like Sunday evening, is it? And for some of us, it's Monday morning, and I guess if you're in what time is it in Korea right now? It's like 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m. or something like that. So it's afternoon already. Can I clear the Oak Colony with Lightning build? I have a hard time clearing it with my current build. Yeah, if you go with the Lightning Town Archer build. I had to check which one was your previous message, yeah. So if you go with the Lightning Town Archer setup, the Town Archers will help a lot in colonies. Or the Town Cannons, especially as you get a little bit further. So yeah, the Lightning plus Town Archers build is better in colonies than the pure Lightning build we had previously. So that is also like a plus for the setup. UTC plus 9. I don't even know what is the Finland time? What is Finland's UTC? +3, I guess. Oh yeah, it's +3 currently, and it will be +2 when we go to winter time. Okay. So yeah, it's 6 hours. We are 6 hours behind you. You guys in Korea. But we are catching up. Watch out. I'm from Finland, Brian. And speed quick chance, something you could use definitely on like Worm until you get like the tower node for Worm, so this would be a really decent boost for your mana recovery for the Death Worm. It was from the Legend Dragon. Palomidos, I will get you in Discord. I will link you some stuff and try to help you. Just, you can post pictures of your build if you want to. Send them to me in Discord and I will take a look. I can help. Probably. Is it possible to do 12 trillion hell mode? I guess has someone done it right now? No, okay. I'm pretty sure, yeah, with the hero hell mode build, but it's an... Yeah. Extremely hard. I guess theoretically it's possible. But I think it must be a hero hell mode build in that case. Why aren't you using key mapping of the emulator? I am actually. I'm using 4 key maps. Right now, I'm using 1 for the dragon statue, 1 for the bone dragon, and 1 for the battle button. And then I have 1 for chrono. I could have them for each hero, and yeah, a lot of people always ask that and also make fun of me because I don't use it. But I personally, I enjoy playing with mouse. I enjoy clicking stuff on the screen. It feels like I'm playing more, like active. Oh wow, like I'm more playing manually than just clicking at random keyboards. Of course, fully using just hotkeys for farming is more convenient if you're like watching a movie or something like that at the same time. But when I'm like doing this, it's just I like it more. Last season someone hit 12 trillion. Oh, it was last season. Wow, okay. Yeah, people are doing crazy scores now thanks to the updates, the power items mainly. There's not really much big changes other than that, but the tower items do help because you get so much more E-lines for the build, and also more crowd control because of the lines and so on. So that will for sure tremendously help. 180 more waves to 30,000. Congratulations, Jimmy. Congratulations. That's a great start. That's a great start. Fedora Stormtrooper, hello. 10,000 waves, also great start. Congratulations on your journey. 10,000 waves is actually a lot. It might not feel like a whole lot when you see people on millions and millions of waves, but when you start out, 10,000 waves is a lot. Do people use stone in Hell mode for the more E-lines? To be honest, I am not completely sure. I do Townmaster Hell mode, and I don't think he has room in there. I could be very wrong. It might be a possible. Cleaner, hello. How are you doing? Good morning. Good evening. When 2 billion, do you mean 2 trillion, chosen one? I did 1.36, 39, 1.3 something trillion last season. Slowly improving. I got the new staff for Necromancer. That should help once I get those shield grace and runes. And I'm trying to get like at least 2 more tower runes. I have room for, well, potentially 6, but at least 4 more tower runes in the Hellbolt build. I only have E items on my Deathburn, who doesn't do any damage, of course, but gives me 2 CDE lines. So 2 or 4 tower runes will or should help me a lot. Mid game is pretty much when you start using like gold auto battle, I would say, or DH2 or DH3, Devil Horn +2 or +3. Or some people might say mid game, like early game ends kind of when you are done with all the colonies and stuff, but maybe not that early. It's a really tough definition because everyone you ask will give you a different answer. What is early game, what is mid game, what is late game, what is end game, and so on. But I think late game is when you start farming Bone Dragon, because it doesn't really happen early on. And then end game is when you can use Devil Horn, well, now Devil Horn 5 I guess, but Devil Horn 4, Devil Horn 5 with Cold Auto Battle. Yeah, I can show my wave. There might be a little bit lag because of the stream. But I've been running this build now, like this. It hasn't gone down, and I've been getting a very decent wave speed with this build. How to do colored decks. There's a guide on my channel. Don't think I have a command for that. Wow. I can link it in the chat, just give me a moment. Someone remind me to do the commands, I need to update them. Wow, there's a lot of lag, sorry. So I have a lot of stuff opening on the other screen. Okay, here's the link. This should be the video that tells you how to use colored fonts and icons for naming. It works for naming your decks. It works for guild descriptions and so on. Let's do one more. Some non-lightning build. Well, endgame has a lot of variation right now, which is kind of cool, I guess. You can use fire. You can use Poseidon, you can use like ice build variation, you can use, I don't know, maybe lightning fully as well, and so on. It's pretty nice. Daniela, hello, welcome. Good evening? Or good morning. Whichever is it, welcome. How are you doing? Also, are we still at 5 E-items really, or did I forget the update? What the heck? I can feel the caffeine slowly kicking in. I'm slowly waking up, which is nice. The plan this week, in terms of streaming, is to do 3 streams today, then on Wednesday, and then on Friday. They will be on my more usual time. This is like an early stream for me. That's the plan, at least. What hero is good for long-term wave clearing? Zeus. Like, from the hero section, if you ignore leaders, if I have to pick one hero that you can use basically forever, is Zeus. Super strong early on and only gets stronger as you go on. But there are also like options, of course, strong heroes that you can use depending on the skill tree that you go with. But he's a very versatile hero. Yeah, Goblin is useless on dragons. Yeah, he is. He's not completely useless in dungeons. So I used to have Zeus in this slot. So I'm just kind of used to clicking it, which is why I'll also have it in here. It's not like completely useless in dungeons. 11%, which is okay, 6% in here. Not what his worth should be in terms of gold being used on him, but I guess better than nothing. He can't hit the Bone Dragon. I don't know why. I guess he can't hit flying enemies, but Bone Dragon is not flying enemy, so I don't know why Goblin cannot hit the Bone Dragon. Might be a bug, I don't know. Because other melee units, ground units, they can hit the dragon. Skeleton King can hit the dragon. Giants were able to hit the dragon, so why not Goblin? I don't know. But yeah, casting him when I'm doing dragons does nothing, so... If things go as we planned, on Wednesday's stream we will probably be farming together with Calypso again. And we will see if it's dungeons or dragons. I need tower runes, and I think he still needs tower runes, so maybe we will do a dungeon race, but we'll see. Succubus is good for waving, yes, and very strong against bosses, and good for farming. But it depends what build you are using and how far you are, because Succubus needs the poison skill tree. You need the poison skill tree. If you don't have the poison skill tree, then she won't be strong. She also needs pretty decent items to be like really good. If you have the poison tree, then she can be strong. But it comes down to the question of where are you starting from and how many skill points do you have. What was this Hell Mode season top 300? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyone here who was just close to top 300? What was your score, Haas? Also, how have you enjoyed getting back to the game? Also, for some reason, got exactly like top 100 in waving last season. I was like top 105 rank, like a couple of hours before the season ended. But it seems like people stopped waving, so I was able to push to the top 100, which is kind of nice. This item is not kind of nice. It was kind of nice because when we take a look at the top 100 rank, no, I think I wasn't. It was the previous season. It was the previous season I was in 100. You get 40, and if you're on rank 101, then you get 30. So there's a huge difference. So it was the previous season. I was able to exactly push myself to 100. That's kind of a huge drop or increase from 30 to 40. Also, I should be able to get more from waving, but I've been trying to farm quite a lot. I think I had like 23 hours of downtime last season or something like that, so one day of not waving. Once I get the DC Diagu staff, which I definitely will get, then the plan is to do a bit more serious waving. See if I can push myself to do some skipping, spend some tab and so on. I have like 200 hours saved. I will probably keep on saving until I start doing it seriously. I just need the damn staff. Well, technically a really good accessory would work as well. But I already have an accessory. It would feel better to get the staff because I don't have one. Even if it's not super great. If you had to choose one, what would be the most enjoyable hell mode, game mode for you in Krogas? If you only got to choose one. Okay, my chat on this end froze. Wow, give me a moment. Wow, okay, it doesn't want to work. Nice. Are we still live? I think we are. Just the chat stopped for some reason. $57 billion, 23 red crystals. That is nice. That is nice. I did 2 billion damage and 90k waves, but I have lesser skill issue now. That's a huge improvement, dude. From 22 billion to 53 billion. Okay, it's just the chat for some reason. Like, I had the chat window like as a separate window on the screen, and it just froze. But yeah, it kind of fixed now. So it's maybe not my fault. Please. It's not my fault, okay? It is the technology that is at fault. $767,000 defense. I guess I will aim for another 10,000 for this season, at least. So it will be a 777. 77777. Defense. It's a lot of farming to do, but yeah. We can do it. We can do it. But yeah, if I had to choose only one mode in the game that I would play, it might be Dragons. It might just be Dragons. Because it was just waving, then there would be nothing to do. And Hell mode is literal hell. It's just torture, so screw that. Colonies are fine, but they don't really interest me that much. I should start doing more colonies again. And I will do more colonies again once I'm really done with the dungeons. I plan on doing a video about my colony build. Like a comparison video between the early game account that I made the video, the colony build, versus my current account. Like the same build on 60,000 waves and 15 million waves. Just to show that you can use the colony build like forever. And it will be fine. The difference will be, of course, I don't have Thor, so I will be using different leader. But otherwise, the same build. Hars, the thresholds for earning skill points early game was changed. So that's why people got more skill points. That was in the update that was like last year, September, was it? August, September. So basically you just earn them much at lower skill wave levels than previously. So that's why you got like more skill points to use. Which is cool. It would be cool if there was a roguelike hell mode. But how would you like that to work? Do you have like a vision of how that would work? Good evening, Maddie. You're still awake. What the heck? Why are you not sleeping? Why? Yo, how are you doing? For now. Okay, fair enough. It's bedtime. Yeah, I figured. I was thinking like, okay, there's maybe 1 hour time frame chance that Maddie might be awake. And there he is. 1 minute left of my prediction. Of that 1 hour threshold. Limit. Frame. Whatever. I can't speak, by the way. How was your weekend? Did you get a lot of farming done? Or are you just gonna farm in meetings? In that case, I guess you spend it playing Path of Exile. Chosen one, yeah, I mean, it's luck-based. I will not stop until I get one, though. Been farming bone for the first time in a while. I remember how much I hate it. Why do you hate it? This is the most enjoyable thing to farm in the game. What do you mean? so enjoyable to farm, just like watching some streams, wink wink, or a movie or something like that. I was farming off stream, of course, yesterday as well. I watched some YouTube videos, I watched some streams on Twitch and latest episode of Peacemaker on HBO and so on. All the items are always so bad. That is fair enough. Until they aren't. I'm not sure if you spotted, I posted in Discord, but I got the new staff yesterday. I got this one, which all of a sudden isn't a bad one. But 4 tower runes and 1 CDE rune is a really nice. I still have just 2 tower runes. I need at least 2 more. Yeah, so this is great. This is improvement for Hellmode deck. The only downside of getting that drop is that I have to farm the intermediate dungeon for skill durations. Hello, Mar? Don't be, dude. Don't be. Yeah, I need to farm skill duration runes, which I absolutely hate. I would... Yeah, double broken with the CDE. Yeah, I get 1 more CDE. And if I get 2 more tower runes, then I can probably be at 25 CDE with decent gear on everyone for Hellmode, which should help. You want to hand me a couple of those? I tried to farm those skill durations yesterday. I got point 13, point 14, and point 13. And at that point, I gave up. I will use the point 14 if I get like point 17 or higher. And call it a day. Like, screw that dungeon. Wicked, maybe it rotates between having to beat a dragon colony or dungeon. Yeah, that would be nice. So cool. So freaking cool. Vio, hello, welcome. How you doing? I was also thinking about the game last night when I went to bed. I really spend unhealthy times thinking about a mobile game. Holy crap. But like, I was thinking about maybe we should get like more colonies. And then I was thinking about the new colony world. Which led to me, again, to a faction that is not represented in the game right now, which would be dwarves, which I think should be in the game. I don't know. Any Koreans still here? Are you sleeping? Hey, Ice Emperor, welcome. Like, do Koreans have something against dwarves? So why don't we have dwarves in Crow Castle? Like, maybe you could do like an underground mine. Ooh, holy crap, double stun. Underground mine colonies that would unlock us dwarves, which could then maybe do mining or have like a dwarf mine in our town that would give us treasures, something like that. I thought it was a good idea. Probably sucks, but in my head it's a good idea. Damage skill level +1 with double stun. I might just keep this. I'm tempted to keep this because damage skill is a strong line if I can hit the CDE cap, for example, in hell mode. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I didn't update the score, did I? E-drops. I don't think so. So now it's 11. Need some more help, maybe next weekend. Sure, Maddie. Gotta decide which hero gets the item upgrade when I add the next tower rune. Oh yeah. That should be fun. So yeah, hit me up when you are requiring assistance. At least on Saturday I should have time. Kamish, 8.5 thousand wave. That's a nice start. Congratulations. Yeah, that was a nice hell mode item. New strats. I'm probably oblivious to most. I really haven't been too much into hell mode yet after the update. But I mean, you easily get more CDEs with tower runes, so that's just an instant improvement for your build. And I am currently trying... I'm not sure if it's the best, but I'm currently mirroring the Thorn Worm for the Antlion Trap. I'm not sure if it's the best. Maybe mirroring the Frozen Tower would still be better. So I will probably try switching them around for the next run. But mainly I threw double attack speed items for my Frozen Tower, so that's a lot of more slows hopefully being applied. I guess you could use also crit chance line on Town Archers now, so... Don't even have what? Attack speed items or the worm? The worm, yeah, it's... I'm pretty sure it helps more than the defensive barracks. I guess probably the ultimate strat though would be not having a mirror, so that you can have 8 E items from the towers, because that just sounds super strong. 8 CDE lines potentially from towers, that would... I mean, you have so much room for super good, like 3 out of 3 L items for your build, which should again help a lot. But yeah, I've been doing... I got a new personal best last week, so it's something. And seeing people getting insane scores after the update, there's definitely potential for more. It's still the most frustrating game mode though, so... I don't know. I have 3 stun, 1 slow items, but almost all of them have crit chance, like Mecha. Yeah, that kind of is unfortunate, however, still 3 stun, 1 slow is strong. What chosen one message delete? Okay, the chat is frozen again. Wow, this works so damn well. Let's try this one. There's something wrong with the chat today. Come on. Hey Doth Milan, have fun in school? Oh, one more. At the speed knockback cooldown. Yeah, my other chat was like 10 messages behind. Wow. New Infinite Quality deck? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Depending your new heroes, definitely. Do you... Okay, are you planning on getting Town Archers in your build, Maddie, eventually? Hey Monam, welcome. Let's delete this one. Let's see if we can get 20 items today. Thornworm helps in crowd control. Yeah, you have... It's very small because you have only like 3 seconds worth of... like... The cooldown is 10 seconds and this skill lasts for 3 seconds. But for the 3 seconds you get an area slow. Like right at the edge of the screen because you are keeping the enemies there. So it should apply a lot of more slow in your build. If the damn DA runes would drop. Okay, yeah. So... if you do that, then at that point, the Infinite Colony makes most sense, I guess, because you will get so much better Infinite Colony build if you have the cannons in. Ratio calculator for all. There's a spreadsheet made by Floss available in my Discord. So if you join my Discord and check the Meta Lightning channel there, it only has the heroes recommended in the build listed, but you can just switch whichever you want manually. But I don't have like an list for all heroes in existence, if that's what you're asking. There's also the calculator in that you can use in the commands for different level up costs in the Discord again. Apexus has top 50 passive now without Shrimpo. Wow. Hammy is growing the guild. That is awesome. I do like hearing that. Is it normal to have 25k bone with no useful CDE drop beside random one? It's normal. Trust me. It is normal. I think my first ever CDE from bone, like the first one ever, just took 10,000 defense alone. I was thinking they are not dropping for me. But yeah, it's just most of them just suck. It is what it is. But at least there's quite a few heroes that you can slave them with, so it should help. How many do you have currently? White. Eight CD. Okay, so you have quite a few heroes milled then. Haven't been able to craft a single CDE line yet. They don't tend to drop too often either, even from the crafting. It's just so random. Like, it might take forever to get the first, and then you might get 3 back to back. Probably have to find some decent series to watch today so that I can farm those skill creation runes in the evening. Crap. Not looking forward to that. Good luck, Maddie. Good luck. I hope you have better luck than me today. I do hope so. Are you gonna do dungeons or dragons? So tower rune, town master runes or bone? Bone, 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 bone. Bone is more fun. I mean, you need the runes, but bone is more fun. Yeah, always bone. I think doing bone, like dragons, gives you more. It like keeps you constantly on the verge of that dopamine rush. Like, what is gonna be emerging from that chest? When with dungeons, you basically just don't get nothing and don't get anything, and then just all of a sudden something pops. But in here, you are just constantly like, oh, is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be it? No. Oh, maybe it's the next one. Oh, yeah. Feeling Yeah, I have no addiction to this at all. This is completely sane people. Speech. Oh, wrong hotkey. Nice. I was like a documentary last night, like last evening before bed, about the. There was like a mine accident in Chile in 2010. It was like, I think it was San Jose mine or something like that. It was the name. Where like 33 miners got trapped inside a mine when the mining shaft collapsed. And they were like trapped 700 meters underground. That was nightmare material. Like super absolute nightmare material. I can't even imagine. Like, imagine being trapped underground because the only exit collapsed and you are like in complete darkness. Okay, maybe they have lights, sure, but like, holy fucking heck. It was interesting. They all survived, which was the most interesting thing. But they ended up being, those who are not familiar, I think they were there 69 days in total, which is unimaginable. Claustrophobic, yeah, holy hell, imagine. Uno, no. Auto-clickers, no. Not okay. If you use one, that will get you banned. You can use hotkeys though, so you can play with your keyboard, which I'm partly doing here, if you're using an emulator to play the game. So like one keyboard button taps to one part of the screen. That's okay. But anything that does things automatically for you, that is not okay. Oh, I sold that item. Wow, 100,000 gold. We are rich, baby. I wonder, am I still at 13 items, or have I just forgot to upgrade the screen? Couldn't farm without hotkeys, would go nuts. I mean, if I farm with only keyboard, if I farmed bone, it would be more boring, personally. I've been farming quite a few thousand defenses with phone as well, which is it's slower for sure than farming with on PC. But at least I can lay on my couch and just watch TV. I heard about that documentary, though I heard it in a fictional story. I think they also made a movie about that, I believe. I mean, I would just completely lose hope at some point, like, holy crap. Over 2 months, trapped underground. Crazy. Mar, good luck with your work. Enjoy, have fun, and thank you. See you next time, my friend. See you. Maddie, wanna do a quick farm race? 3 items? Sure, okay. Let's start right away. If there's someone else farming Bone Dragon and wanna join, feel free. Whoever gets the first 3 E-drops from Bone first wins. So, let's hope we get this before you fall asleep. Let's start right away. So, in 3, 2, 1, go. You're free to start. Oh, streaming in Discord? Sure. Let me... Okay, let me set this up. Give me a moment, people. I'm gonna move you to a different channel. I think you have to... Sorry, I probably closed your screens there. Can you start it again? I'm just gonna put you in, let's see. There, and then we are gonna do this. Then we are gonna do this, and then we are gonna do this and this. It's a bit smaller, but I hope people can still see it. It's a quick version, the best I can do, people. Let me just... I'm gonna... I need to move these. Not these. I need to move these. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now it's at least visible. So the one on right over there is Maddie, and the one above is me. No, I probably should like do it like okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Let me cook. Okay, maybe a little less of those. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. 100% professional stream layout. Let's go. Let's freaking go. What a mess. What a mess. Okay, let's go. The game is on. Okay, I hope this trend continues because I want to win. It would be nice to win for a change. There was a story of Chinese miners stuck underground for a week and survived eating books, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. Holy crap, that's also like, imagine. I believe that the miners in the GLA, they had like emergency rations in there for the first few days, I guess. And some water, and then they started drinking like the industrial water because they did not have enough fresh water. Like the water they were using for the mining. And I don't remember exactly how many days it took before they got the first contact. Like even confirmed that the people are still alive in there. But it took a long while. Like, I guess the worst part, like, imagine being trapped, like, underground for a week or two, and not even knowing if anyone is searching for you. With the lightning build, should I work on the wave build, colony build, or dragon build first? Definitely wave build. Waving is your #1 priority always. And yeah, just put them all on going. But yeah, waving is the number one priority. Are you using potion build? What is a potion build? Potion build. Potion build. What is a potion build? Yeah, knowing the fact there's nothing you can do but wait and hope to be rescued. Exactly. Crazy stuff. Unimaginable. Unimaginable. Ding, ding, ding. Try to keep an eye on Maddie's stream as well. I think he is still at 0. So I have hope. I have a chance. He's farming faster than me though. He's more efficient. Oh my god. I need to step up. He is. Also scary that you don't know how long you were even trapped due to no light. Yeah, that will totally like screw your mind, I guess. Even if you have like a watch or something, you might lose the track of time. Like, is it midnight or day? Crazy. Insane Drake farming. Oh, I got one. And it is an absolute, oh my lord, mimic. Wait, is my chat now frozen? Can I can't chat in here. Oh, can I refresh this page? I can't use the command if I can chat. Stupid game. Stupid stream. No. Okay. The YouTube Creator Studio is completely frozen. I can't use the mimic command. Weird. Okay, but I'm in the lead. Can I use this one? Okay, it works. Perfect. If you can still move inside space, it's not as bad. There are cases of cave divers and completely stuck and can't move at all due to how tight and narrow the cave. That is the one thing I have no idea why someone would do it. Like, holy fuck, why would you dive in a cave underwater that you can barely move? Like, you can just... Yeah, I mean... That... I have no word. That's just a death wish. That's just a death wish. Like... The first thing is going underwater, but also like diving in a narrow cave where you have no idea what you're gonna find. Like, can you even make it out of there? There's no way that's worth the risk. Like, you have to... I don't know. You have to be extremely adrenaline deprived or something like that to be even consider something like that as a doable thing. Who am I to judge people, but holy crap. Yeah, and you can't do anything. If you get stuck, you can't move. You can't do anything. Nothing at all. Yeah, things that people do for dopamine rush. I mean, I would rather go like paragliding or something like that. Like, if that fails, even like at least it's a fast end at that point. Like, holy crap. Yeah, for the dopamine, for adventure, and some just do it because they love cave exploring. One thing I have never like understood, like, okay, I guess there's like the sense of being there yourself and feeling, but well, I guess if you don't have any kind of fear of narrow spaces and getting stuff and stuck and stuff, then it probably works, right? But like, why not just use like an underwater drone to explore the caves? Why do you have to like physically stuff yourself in there? Like, look, hey, there's a hole that can barely fit my hand. Let me just stuff myself in there completely and see if there's another cave behind this. Why not just use like an underwater drone and just like drive around in there with that? But then again, it's another thing that really excites me, so I guess I wouldn't understand the feeling. Doesn't feel realistic. Okay, yeah, that part I can kinda understand. Just why can't you just explore like caves that are like wide enough for you to actually move inside? Like, it gives me the chills. Hey John. Oh yeah. I got the second one. Maddie, you are losing this. Second E. Yeah, Tony was updated from 19 to 39. I am not sure if there was anything else that changed, because there's no patch notes for the 1.50.5 update. I did ask the developer today if we can get the patch notes, so hopefully we will. I'm not sure if there's anything else that's different. Not that I know of or notice, but maybe there's some invisible changes, who knows. At least he finally fixed his Discord. Now people are no longer able to create threads in there. Which was sus. It was hilarious. For those who saw it. That was so annoying. I mean, the threads still exist. He just disabled the permissions to create new ones. I don't think he's really professional in using Discord at all. At least now we can't create anymore. Yeah, he got rid of them, but you can still see them if you open the thread tab in the general channel. Unless he deleted them right now. I told him earlier when I woke up that they are still there. I'm not sure if he read my message or not. Let's see. No, they are still there. 35 other active threads. How do you pronounce it? Thread? It sounds like thread. Like you're threatening me. Oh yeah, 119 is now the max whites you can get, which is convenient. I think the biggest convenience is that you can get 99 white crystals and reroll orbs, for example, with only equipping Tony in your build. You don't need to use another slot for the crystal bundle, which is, I think that's really convenient. And like right now my two goals are 1 million bone defense and DC Dagu staff. Once I get those, then I will probably just start working on orbs, like just for fun. I don't really need to re-roll them to run my builds, but maybe it will be a fun project after that. $30,000 waves, yay! Congratulations! Yo, Maddie, where are your E-items? He's gonna pull an insane E-item. Just an insane stuff. That's for sure. Well, unfortunately you can't kill the lizard because I think it's very dead already. Gonna be 100 kills, yeah, I think so too. It's been a while since we started this race. Oh lord. I think, again, another plan for the future is doing more, like, maybe on-stream farm races, because I figured out, like, okay, there's 3. Sorry. Sorry, friend. There we go. I figured, like, even showing 2 different screen shares in Discord on the stream should be possible, so we can probably do like farm races in the future if people want to join in voice chat, like Calypso versus Maddie, and then the winner goes against Hammy, for example, and stuff like that. Okay, let's do a race for the next E-item. The first E-item row. Nice pops. 22.2% chance. What is mine? Oh. Sorry, dude. That was the first CDE item today. It's not great, but at least a CDE. Not keeping it though. Okay, mine is 23.4, but 22.2 is really nice luck orb. JC, I'm gonna link you a video in the chat. You need to use an emulator such as BlueStacks, for example. I use BlueStacks. Well, this is the wrong setup. No. We are not gonna be doing dragons with wave setup. What would you say is the line for re-rolling bad orbs? I'm not a great person to ask that question. I guess, well, anything under 50% of the potential max is at least a must re-roll. Yeah, sure, Maddie. Like, wow, that would be an interesting race, by the way. If you get an E drop, you are out. And the last person standing without getting an E-drop is the winner. Just have like 15 players participating. And based on the defense, done. We can figure out the winner. Wow. Yeah, Jimmy, for sure. I mean, if we get it to work, we should do a test run. Soon. Not this week, but maybe next week. I want to finish a couple of videos. Like, I did wave build video and colony build video for the Town Archer lighting setup. I do need to do a dragon build video, even though the differences are not that huge between the old one and the new one. I still want to do a dragon build, like Lesson Dragon, maybe Sin Dragon, it works for anything. That is in the same theme as those videos. And then I basically have the beginner setup videos done and set. Oh, another E. I guess I'm out. You won, Maddie. You won, my friend. Wow. I can okay, I can get it why it's not so pleasant to farm this thing. Well, I guess you have more luck with the dungeon. Wanna do XP dungeon? First rune. Hey, I've been beaten and kicked so bad with the races against Calypso that it's okay to win at least once. Okay, yeah, okay, we will go for that one E item. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic E item, trust me. Maybe a gold way build guide would be a nice video. Oh, true. That one also, at least on some point. But yeah, these three are like the top 3 videos haunting me currently that I need to get out regarding the update. There we go. What an epic stuff. Congratulations, dude. Wow. Chat, what do you think? How rewarded does Maddie feel after, I don't know, 200 kills to get... Hey, it's 3 dust. Wow. What a wonderful game. What a wonderful game. He's so happy. Goblin? Goblin is useless for Bow Dragon. So don't use Goblin here. He does a little bit damage for my dungeon build, that's why he's in here. And since I used it in my Way build. Good night, Jimmy. See you next time. Ratio is... Yeah, if you check the boss damage tab, Maddie, I think it's like 0. There's like nothing. Like, it just can't hit the Bone Dragon. Which is weird. Yeah, he just can't hit it for some reason. I'm gonna send that to Dev. I think it's already been reported, but I'm gonna ask if that's a bug or intentional, because it's just kinda... It makes no sense. Good morning, Litra. Hello. How are you doing? Been a while? Hope everything's good. Did I forget to answer the ratio? The ratio is calculated your hero level divided by your total amount of wave done. That is your hero's ratio. Or if you want a 0.05 ratio for a hero, for example, you do 0.05 multiplied by your waves done, and then you get the level that your hero should be. There's a written format of that explained in the pinned comment of the Lightning Town Archer wave build video. I pinned a comment there that there's also an explanation about the ratio, if you want like a proper explanation. Yeah, all good. All good. Like, nothing much to complain, I guess, so I guess that's good. Life keeps on going. Oh god, so close again, what the fuck? Scratch that, we are not fine, we are doing absolutely horribly. Stupid fucking game. Oh man. It's another could have been DCD IQ. Whoa, I put it in the DCD IQ category. No, that's a 0. That's an IQ item, not the DCD IQ. Holy crap. Damn. You are very much welcome to join. We are not having a great success. Well, I'm having a good quantity of e-drops, and I would love to say Maddie is having a good quality, but it's coming. Yeah, Nemesis, I mean, it's frustrating for sure, right? It's frustrating. But yeah, all good. In Finland, we have a saying that I often like to use. And the saying is, like, if someone asks how you are doing, the saying is, ei kurjuutta kummempaa, which means, like, if you translate it, means like nothing more special than misery, for example, like basically. So nothing noticeable than just misery. So nothing more or nothing worse than just misery. Which is, I like to use it a lot when people ask, how are you doing? Probably makes more sense in Finnish than in English, but maybe it would be like the same old misery. Nothing more. yeah, I guess what it really means is like can't complain or something like that, but it has a hint of negativity in there, and I just love it. On wave 64, what should I focus my gold on? I would highly recommend checking out the first video link in the description for the Lightning Down Archer wave build. And focus on the units you see there. You don't have all the units yet at all at that wave level. But it should give you like an example on what to look for. And, ooh, okay. On that wave, just focus on leveling your castle, down archers, and get Thor as your leader when you can. And those are super OP for your early game. Down archers, castle, and Thor as a leader. But you have to level up your castle in order to get... I don't think you even have a leader slot yet, so just keep on leveling your castle. This is kinda 3 out of 4 for Zeus. I don't need this, but could definitely be usable if someone was using him. Kinda flat cooldown line would be a better one, and the E line is not great, but a usable item. What time is it? Okay, we have a few moments before I'm gonna go. Maybe 1 or 2 E items with this drop rate. And I guess we can craft as well. Could I eat something and get my day started? This hour mark, I'm out, yeah. It's... What is it, 1 AM for you soon? Or what? Or more? Are we 8 hours apart? Two AM. Okay, so we are 7 hours apart. 2 AM, holy crap. Nice drop, by the way. Was that the second E? You're still completing the first race. Lightning, flying damage skill level +1 hammer. Not gonna keep this, I guess. Could be used in early game as a Zeus hammer, but yeah, not worth saving. You can do it. You can do it, Maddie. You have 6 minutes. You can do it. Hello, Skeleton. Welcome. How's it going? Is it morning or evening for you? Or midnight?
Ah.
We craft weapons only again at the end of this stream. Or do we divide? I want the staff, but I'm also so scared about getting a bow. for the SDG Diagu. Screw it, weapons it is. Weapons it is. Mimic, somewhat useful or interesting. Honest answer, I don't think so. It could be cool though. Like, if we could, like, let us click the mimics in. Congratulations, Maddie. That's the third one. Yay! That's a 9 solid, 9 dust. What a great way to end your Sunday. But yeah, if we could like click mimics even with, like, with auto battle, I guess it would be a little bit more tempting. Still not that great, but if you get the bonus gold while tapping, it would be kinda nice. Does your build work for Lesson Dragon? Oh, this one? Well, it does, but depending what build you are using, you might want to use some different units. Whatever way build you are using, you should use the exactly same damage dealers in your dragon build as well. So, which build are you using, Skeleton? Like, are you using lightning or something else? Or lightning down archer, poison? Ding, ding. Or was it a 6-7? Maddie, when you are done, let me know. I'm gonna craft 6 E's before you go. I'm gonna show you at Easy the Aigu. Just give me 1 minute before you log out. Another double stun. Stun crit, stun crit. Double stuns, keep them if you get some. But I don't need this. With the better E line I would keep it, but not with this. Okay, you will craft as well. Okay. Anytime you want. One more E. Okay, one more. 5 more minutes, Mom. I swear. Oh, that was fast. Holy crap, and it's a Mimic. How dare you? How dare you bring Mimic to this house? Stun and slow. Like, that has potential, unfortunately. A stupid ass E-line. Wow. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna do weapons. Okay, I'll start. I'll start with the weapon. Here we go. Attack speed, area skill damage, ice mastery. Wow. Okay. Your turn. Wow. Not all all that much better than mine. Holy crap. Yeah, nice. My turn. Crit chance, stun chance, cooldown, archer speed. Okay, not really exciting. You're up. Damage, plus damage. Ugh. Like, 2 nice lines, but otherwise, crap. Okay, here goes. Stun, +1 summoned unit. Like, again, 2 useful lines. Otherwise, it's crap. Your turn. It'd be like Alice bow, but it's a bad bow. At least we have like equally horribly luck with these crafts. That's something. Oh boy. This is the 4th one, right? Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Aigu sword with absolutely horrible lines. Wow. Try to beat that, dude. Try to beat that. Crowd control, Thor. Wow. Horrible. Horrible. But the completely horrible items. I'm gonna craft 2 more. Lightning... No. And 1 more. No. No. No DCD IQ in this stream either. What the heck? Oh, you did more? Damn. Golds. Such a rewarding feeling. What the heck? What the heck? I'm gonna do 5 intermediate dungeons and see if I get the skill duration rune, and then I'm done. Damn, that was some crafting. I mean, you never know. You never know. It could have been the most awesome hour you spent on farming, but this time it wasn't. Next time it will be. Oh my god, he's gonna flex his skill duration runes. What? Oh my... You have skill duration runes for days, bro. What the heck? How much defense do you have on the intermediate dungeon? That's crazy. And those attack speed runes... I'm jealous. 71. Okay, you have a bit more than me. But I don't think I'm getting all of those in 10,000 defense. What the... It's not fair. But I guess you win some, you lose some. I guess I can't complain. Poison Mastery, wow. It was a pleasure, Maddie. It was an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Good night, dude, and have fun on Monday. See you in Discord, and see you maybe in next stream. It's gonna be an early one again, but yeah. Good night, dude. Where is this? There we go. I'm gonna hide the stream. There we go. Well, that was enjoyable. Sadly, not really great drops for either of us, but it is what it is. Poison stack does like... Okay, when your poison unit hits enemy, it gets like an poison over time. It gets like damage, and it gets like a poison over time like tick on it that will make it take a little bit damage, like every... I don't know what the tick time is, but like every now and then. And if that hero hits the enemy again, it will just refresh that poison over time bar, for if you would like to call it a bar, for example. If you have a poison stack rune, then that hero can apply a second poison overtime damage like a bar on that enemy. So instead of refreshing the old one, like replacing it, you can add a second one. As far as my understanding of that rune goes. That's pretty much how it should work. So it's strong for strong damage dealer poison units. For example, Sarah, as a leader, is a strong, is a unit who benefits from the poison stack. It's basically the only one, I guess. But who really benefits on the poison stack. And on a hero like Voodoo, for example, it's not that beneficial because he only hits enemies once with his ability, area skill. So you don't really have to apply 2 damage overtimes in there. Ding, ding, ding. Alrighty, well, I'm also gonna go. Not to bed, unfortunately. I'm gonna go eat something and then get my day started. So, okay, 5 more intermediate dungeons. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, give me the skeleton boss. No, okay, stupid voodoo boss. And 5. Okay, screw that dungeon. Alrighty, I'm gonna go as well. Thank you very much for being here. Have a nice week, all of you. If you are not in my Discord yet, the link is in the chat and also in the description. Feel free to join. I would love to see everyone in there. Have a great day, people. Remember to stay hydrated and enjoy your week. See you on Wednesday if you can join. Bye!